What's going on, guys? Tanner bringing you another video. What I got for you guys today is I've been getting asked a lot of questions about the Asvab, ways to study for the Asvab, what I got on the Asvab, and ways to make sure that you get the highest score possible to pick the best job that you want when you're in the military. Now, one thing that I did do, and you don't have to, it's not mandatory. I know plenty of people who didn't go this route and got high scores. I bought a book from Barnes & Noble. I have a picture of it here on the screen. I posted it on my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram as well. Posting a lot of different stuff about there as well, about fitness and military related content. Sorry, I've been having a sneezing attack for the last 20 minutes. But it's I have it right here. It's the Asvab Premier. I had the 2017-2018 version. It came with 6 practice tests. It was online plus the book plus videos, and it was on mobile. And there was 1,850 practice questions. 1,850 plus practice questions. And it just has different things from math to mechanical to English, like literature stuff, like what was that subject? I was always good at it, but I can never remember what it's called. It's like dissecting a paragraph and finding the meaning behind it. I can't remember what it's called. But I bought a book because I graduated in 2015. I didn't take the Asvab until 2017. And so, I wasn't sure what was going to be on it. So I just got the book just to study a little bit, figure out what was going on with it. And I got in the 80s on my Asvab. I believe I had an 82. On my Asvab, which it's not a bad score. I know people who got a lot higher than me. I know people who've gotten less than me. I know people who have failed the Asvab. But as long as, if you're coming out of high school, fresh out of high school, you probably don't need to study, because I think the highest level of math that they have on there is algebra. English is a very basic English. Mechanical is a lot of what I remember off of it was a lot of pulleys. Like if you pull lever A, will lever C do this or something like that? And you just have to kind of trace it back. It's a lot of common sense. And if you just actually take the time, you focus, you concentrate and relax, just relax. Don't freak out when you're taking the test, and you just pay attention and read. Just read the questions like 3 times before you start answering. Don't read it once and then go to answer. Read it and then read it again and then read it again, because I guarantee you there's something in there that, it's like, how would you not, do this? How would you not, or what would not be the answer? It's always something weird. Like, they just throw it in there just to see if you're actually reading, and it gets a lot of people. I noticed that when I went back over my test before I submitted it, I did that quite a bit. I didn't read the full question. So as long as you, reread your questions before you answer, you'll be fine. You get scratch paper on the test for the math. I found it quite helpful if I wrote out some of the sentences and stuff from the English portion. It would, click better because I'm more of a visual person. So if I'm doing it myself, I learn better that way, or I can read it better that way. But yeah, so I got like an 82. I scored highest in mechanical, which was shocking because I'm not very mechanically inclined. I've gotten better over the years with doing stuff on vehicles, but mechanical on the Asvab is a lot about pulleys and gears and stuff like that. It's not really about like engines and stuff like that. Like, they'll ask you certain things like, what tool is this? And it's basic stuff like, that's a Phillips head screwdriver, that's a flathead, that's a crescent wrench. That's like standard tools. And they're not going to show you something and be like, that's a torque wrench, that's a I can't even think of anything else right now, honestly. But you can get the book. I posted the picture on it. It's Kaplan. Kaplan was the company that made the book. I felt that it was quite helpful. They have flashcards in there with the different vocab stuff, and ways for you to learn that way. So if that's a route you want to go, I highly recommend it. Even if you did just graduate, it wouldn't hurt just to look through there and just to see what kind of stuff is on there, so that way you're prepared. But my best tips for passing: eat a good breakfast when you go to MEPS to take it. I didn't stay at the hotel. I just showed up at MEPS to take it. So, have a good breakfast. Make sure you get some sleep. I like to have like coffee or caffeine before I went in there. So I think I had a Red Bull on the way. Just something, make sure you get enough sleep, you get some good food, and that you're just concentrating. Don't go in there stressed out. You know, if you don't get the best score that you want, you can always retake it. You don't have to take that score. You can retake the Asvab. And you know, that's one way. Even if you just go in and take it and you're like, just to see where you're at. Honestly, you can just see where you're at and then retake it in a couple weeks if you study. So I would highly recommend studying. I did it. I know people who have, and it doesn't hurt. You know, I think the book was 25 bucks. I'll post a link to it on Barnes & Noble in the description, so go check it out. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got for this topic right here. You know, I hope that people who have asked about it, I hope this answers some of your questions. If you still have more, leave them in the comment section below. I'm gonna do my best to respond to you guys there. But if you haven't already, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below of what you've thought of the last couple of videos if you're enjoying them. Hit the subscribe button if you are new here and turn on the notification bell to know when we post a video. I took a screenshot of it, it's gonna be right here. We have gained so many subscribers in the last 28 days. I can't thank you all enough for the support and the continued support on these videos. I really enjoy making them and I really enjoy communicating with you guys. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, I love you all, and have a good day.